Hey guys, Logan is back in the long drive. So let us see where we left off. We went through that thing, we hopped in the car, we drove over here a little ways, and oh man, we're missing a bunch of headlights. Why did I not remember that? Where'd our headlights go, guys? Oh, that's right, the crash. Yes, the crashes. Huh, okay, so we're missing some headlights. Totally forgot about that. Huh, alright then. So, I guess let's just continue. We'll find some headlights as we go. We don't do a lot of nighttime driving, so hopefully it will not be an issue. We're setting out at about 180 miles. So let's do it. Let's see what we can get done. Hope you guys are having a fantastic week. It is once again a Saturday here, and we are cruising along. I had an okay week. Took a couple of days off. A buddy of mine from college was supposed to come in and visit, hang out with me, but unfortunately he had some family emergency stuff, so he didn't really get to. So we wish him the best, hope that everybody in the family is obviously A-okay and doing better. But I took a couple of days off anyway from work. I relaxed, I hung out with my family a little bit. Tuesday I went out on the lake with my kayak, went and did some kayaking around the lake, went up, found this beautiful little waterfall. Absolutely amazing. Highly recommend it if you are able. Kayaking honestly is one of those things that sounds like it would be really hard to get into, sounds like it would be expensive, and the upfront cost is a little bit more than, say, like, I don't know, soccer. Like, you buy a soccer ball and you can just start playing. Kayaking, yeah, you do have to buy the life vest, you have to buy the kayak itself, the oars, you have to have a way to transport it. But once you do, you're pretty much set. You're not buying a new kayak every season, you're not buying a new life jacket or a new oar, paddle, whatever you want to call it. And so once you get it, you get it. I've had the same one now for about 5 years, and I've drug it over rocks, dirt, mud, branches, bumped into things in the water, and it's held up fine. So, I mean, it was a one-time investment of less than $200, and I've been set ever since. Now, granted, I had a Jeep Wrangler at the time to transport it, and of course now I've got my Toyota. Oh, something's spawning in the middle of the road. It's a big truck. Crunch. So, I don't really have to worry too much about not having... What on earth was that? Must have been my imagination. So I don't have to worry too much about having a way to haul it, which is nice. I know not everybody has a truck or knows somebody with a truck that they can use. Come on, clear out. To haul a kayak around. So that's unfortunate. I don't know, it's not for everybody. But if you can, you're able, I highly recommend it. Why am I trying to open the passenger door? Alright, so this thing's rusted. The fuel tank is completely empty. Got an autosave, a magazine, some diesel, a radiator with nothing in it, and that's it. Alright, so I will say I love this truck because of this right here. Did I just... Okay, I thought I heard a rabbit screech. I didn't... Maybe it was that guy. Ooh, okay. But yes, I love this truck because it has this bed on it, and you can put so many of those baskets and junk up in here. Super convenient. I do kind of wonder if we had a tank of gas, I so would do it, because this thing has a radiator, a really nice radiator. Because I'm kind of wondering like how this thing would do with the V8 from the Plymouth. Because its big old engine now has a lot of torque for pulling, but not a lot for speed. And also it sucks going up hills. So I kind of wonder what that would be like with the V8. But we're not going to try it right now. We will at some point when we have a drum of fuel. Alright, let's take off here. There it goes, rolling into the desert. So now I do think at a certain point the physics stop working once things are so far away from you. So more than likely we'll get far enough away from that truck and the physics will stop and it'll just sit there. It won't roll forever. Or obviously, until it hits an uphill section. But that doesn't really help when your car runs away on you, because once you get close enough the physics kick back in and it just keeps on rolling. Oh, bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. There we go. Alright. So I mentioned that... Oh, no. There we go. That I hadn't seen the second Sonic movie yet. I did watch it. I liked it. It was good. Idris Elba as Knuckles was amazing. I love Idris Elba. The man is a fantastic actor, and he has just such a recognizable and deep voice. He's absolutely fantastic, especially as a voice actor, I think. So that was really nice. I don't want to spoil too much. I know it's not been out super long. I will say, oh no, what on earth? Oh no. There we go. Oh, that was going so well. No. Where did that tire even go? Is that it? Is that a rock? Where did that tire go? What did we hit? No. Everything went bad. No. Alright, you can't say I wasn't paying attention this time. That was absolutely insane. So we've lost the hood. Here's the hood, or the trunk lid. Here's the bumper that we lost. Which remind me, once we find our tire, to tell you what I discovered. Okay, there's a rabbit. He's staring right at us. No. Don't you do it. Son, I will put you down. I don't trust it. Okay, where is our tire? Does anybody see the tire? We kind of need it. I mean, once again, we do have a spare, but I kind of want that tire back. Okay, so first off, I'm not even sure what we actually hit. Everything was going fine, and then it wasn't. Oh, no. Okay. Alright, so we can still slide along, missing that tire. So... where did it go? Alright, so we were cruising along, the thing just flipped. We seemed like we were doing okay. But we have also lost our instrument cluster, which is a major bummer. Alright, so hang on. Let's just look around in here, make sure that I'm not missing the cluster. Huh, that didn't paint with the car. Interesting. We still have the radio. Okay, so yes, the instrument cluster is missing. And the tire is missing. Both of which are extremely unfortunate. Okay, so this went bad. Alright, so we came from there. Okay, well, okay, I'm not seeing anything that we have lost. Okay, so there is there's a diner up the road. Alright, so we could chance it and hope that there is one of these at the diner that we can scavenge some parts from. We've lost our instrument cluster, which means we've lost how far we've went. I'm not super concerned about that. We've got a spare tire, so I guess we'll take our spare tire. And see, this is why I carry the shine. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tire is shiny and grippy. Okay. So... Okay, I guess for now, we don't really have much of a choice. Okay, so we're gonna put that on, we're gonna close this. Yeah, we don't have much of a choice. I'm a little annoyed. I know I've said about 35 times, but there it was again. Yeah, I'm kind of at a loss. That tire and the instrument cluster seem to have just flown off into the nether. Which can happen. I mean, if they hit just the right way, the physics will just send them flying. I mean, we could spend 30 minutes out here roaming around the edge of the road trying to find our missing instrument cluster and wheel. However, aside from knowing how far we went and how fast we're going, we're not missing much with the instrument cluster. Oh, is that? Nope, that's a rock. Man, I feel like Charlie Brown at Halloween. I got a rock. Because that is, every single time we have a wreck, and I think, oh, there's my something that flew off. Nope, it's a rock. Every bloody time, it's a rock. Okay, yeah, I think we're done. I think we're giving up. We're moving on. We're gonna go check out this diner. Hopefully there's one of these in the diner, and we can scavenge some of the parts that we've lost. Because we need some headlights. The side mirrors have been gone for a long time. Yeah. Oh, so, what I discovered. The yellow stripe, right? So apparently it's meant to be gold. So there are two variants of this car. There's a black and silver variant, and there is a a chrome and black variant. And then there is a crap. And then there's this one, which is the black and gold variant. So ideally, we will come across one of the other variants, get that stripe, and then be able, autosave again, and then be able to swap over our bumpers, get rid of the golden stripe, and continue on from there. Now, that being said, obviously one did not spawn here, but did anything else that we can use? There's some spray, there's a sponge, there's another basket. Here's a spare tire to replace our spare tire, which is no longer a spare, obviously, it is the main. That one even has a hubcap on it, so that's nice. Alright, settle in, there you go. Alright, I bet we're hungry too. Yeah, not super hungry, but we are hungry, so let's have us a chocolate, and another chocolate. Now we probably have the diabetes. There's a bar, there's some spray. We can always use some spray. Look at that. And then 9 and 9 is 18. We'll take this one. We'll toss it because it is empty. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh yeah. Alright, so now we'll move that one over because you should be able to fit 4 in one of those. There's a hangy bug. Do we want to hang the bug on anything? Maybe we could hang it off the bumper here. Yeah. I wonder if there's maybe a car on the roof. No. That does happen sometimes. There's 2 Nauta snakes. Do we have a Nauta snake? I think we have a Nauta snake, right? Yeah, there's our Nauta snake. So I'm gonna fool with those other 2. Nauta snakes will cause you a lot of trouble. Oh, Sophia! Yes, we found Sophia! Sophia! Alright, so now we put Sophia. And we have Sophia hanging off the back. Wonderful. Another autosave. Man, I need to check on the autosave frequency. There's some paint in here. Don't see anything else that we really need. We could always take another basket. At a certain point, though, you're just weighing the car down with baskets and filling them up with unnecessary things. Now, that being said, we can always put things like additional. Right, we are back. Sorry about that. I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh, but if we take this basket, yes, eventually we will have way too many things with us. However, we can use it to store things like extra gas. We can take extra headlights. So when Logan inevitably wrecks 18 million times, oh, gas tank's on the other side, and loses headlights, we'll be able to get those back. So man, we only need half a liter of fuel. What are the chances? Yep, diesel. It's usually always diesel, but you never know. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Bunch of water. I don't know if we need this. Do we need this? I don't think we need this. Plus there is water inside in the tap, so I don't think we need that. Let's see, anything in here? I'm just waiting for the day that the devs come through and they start hiding rabbits inside of closed buildings just to mess with you, so you think, oh, I'm inside, I'm safe, and you open this building up and a rabbit just attacks you. Although I hope they didn't just get an idea from that. Oh, there's an arm. Somebody has been attacked here. Okay. There's a spray bottle. So, I do like the spray bottles better than the sponges. I think I've said that before. Man, another autosave. I think they're just easier to control. So, let's take this guy. We're going to put him in the gap. Right? Nope. In the gap. In the gap. Thought I heard rabbit. It is starting to get dark. What's this? Empty. Anything of use over here before it gets too dark. Gas oil mix, an empty bucket. Okay, I think we're going to get back in the car and get to the road. I don't like being this exposed. Oh, well now looky there. Thank you. Thank you. You know, that other one that we saw on the side of the road probably had headlights, and you guys are probably thinking, of course it did, you're an idiot, you just didn't take them. Alright, so we're going to get back on the road here. So we replaced our spare tire, which is awesome. We are still missing the instrument cluster, and we would like to find the silver black and chrome, black and whatever I said it was, yeah, black and chrome version of this car. Paint it red or white. See how that looks. I think it'll look really cool. So another thing I'm contemplating doing, and it kind of kills the frame rate at a certain point, is you see that light coming off the side. Putting one on each side so we have a 360-degree field of light around us at night. Now that's really not a huge deal because we don't do a lot of nighttime driving, just because it's dangerous. It's harder to see, there we go, it's harder to see rocks in the road, it's harder to see obstacles, so I just prefer to drive in the day, and we might miss something right off the side of the road. So we obviously try to drive during the day, but you never know when you might have something happen and you have to be out of the car at night or in the dark. So let's see, I don't see anything worth stopping for here. And if you're screaming at your monitor or your screen, no, I'm not going to be doing this for long because we will crash again. And I'm just going to get irritated with myself for not paying attention to the road. Like always. There's just a ship. I don't think... I mean, unless we're out of oil, which, I mean, honestly we could be. And we don't even know what the engine temp is because we lost our instrument cluster. So that's... oh, why? Car just died. I bet there is an alien coming. Aliens... Aliens! And autosave. Whoop. Aliens. That's kind of cool. I always love watching the aliens fly by. Which, along with many, many other things, really makes me have questions about the lore of this game. So here's the thing, right? So there's a ship over there. We're on a road. That means at one point, this was water. All of this was water. Because obviously there were ships. So there are rare occurrences where ships will lay across the road. Which means the ships were over the water, or on the water. They sank and fell down onto the road, because nobody's going to build a road through a ship like that. So the roads existed, waters rose, this became a shipping lane. The waters then evaporated, receded, went away somehow, and then, no, there it goes again, same thing as last time. I think we're good though. You didn't really have anything to lose. Yep, we're good. There's cactus inside. But yes, so waters receded, went away, whatever, and they came back and put power lines back up along the road for some reason. So at one point this road was underwater if we take into account the fact that sometimes ships do spawn over the road. Which is extremely interesting. I think officially, quote unquote, the game world ended sometime in the 70s, I think is why, or what they said. Which is why all the cars are really old, there's no modern technology, about the most we have is the old Commodore computer. Why is this thing all over the place today? I do not know. Yes, so we have the old Commodore computer, things like that, but that is all the technology that we have. So, sometime in the 70s, the world ended. What does that mean though? Maybe this is an ocean. The ocean dried up. They said, well, there's no ocean left, let's build a road across it. The oceans came back somehow, and from there, the aliens came, I don't know, the waters receded again, causing these ships to lower down onto the road, onto the ground, to be everywhere. So there's a lot of questions there. I think if I say one more time in this video, somebody might stab me. But I think they do discuss on the radio station in the game a little bit, kind of what happened and where some of the people are. Because we know we're not the only people left alive. You see planes flying through the air, there's radio stations with live hosts, and then of course your mom sent you a letter, which means there's a postal service still running. So we are definitely not the only people left. Let's see, engine oil. Yeah, we need it a little bit. Coolant, we're fine. So yeah, we're not the only people left. There are other people on the planet. It's just a matter of how many are there, where they are, why the road is so desolate. So maybe vehicular travel just isn't done anymore. Maybe it's kind of like the remake Star Trek movie where Kirk's out and the old Corvette. All the other cars, you know, are electric and modern and all of that jazz, and he's out in the old Corvette. Maybe it's a similar thing. These cars just aren't in use anymore. That's why none of these gas stations are manned. That's why we don't see any cars on the road. Maybe everything is flying. Maybe they're all up above us. And we are just a dude that doesn't want to adapt. Who knows? I have been rambling about this for way too long. It's what I do. I ramble. I'm sure you guys have picked up on it by now. So there's that. Oh, so there was one thing. I don't think I ever finished it because of that wreck with the Sonic movie. What is... Oh, this gas pedal. One thing that they changed, I wasn't a huge fan of, and maybe it's just me and my own biases, I don't know. I always think of Sonic as an adult. Like, I know in the first movie, he started out as a kid, and he's kind of introduced to us in that first movie as like a teenager, young adult sort of thing. They almost seem to, in some instances, regress that in the second movie and make him more childlike. Which, I mean, is fine, it kind of makes him immature. I'm okay with that part. But they took the guy that played Cyclops in the X-Men movies, and as opposed to them being buddies, they turned him into... No, that's bad. Oh, yep, there went something. Maybe I need to stop talking about Sonic. Maybe the game just does not like that. And see, I don't even know what we lost. It just went flying. There went the hood. There's something underneath us. I think that's the radio. Oy, okay. I don't really know what to do. Boop to do. What do we do? Yep, so that's the radio. There's really radio. Okay. I mean, I'm not seeing anything else that we really lost. Thought I saw something go flying. Oh, it was those two headlights we just put in. Of course it was. Oh, I see one of them though. So we can at least have one functional headlight on each side. Until we find another vehicle to steal from. There we go. Alright. So we lost two headlights, our hood came off, and the radio, and the glove box. But everything's fixed except for that one headlight. Okay. So, anywho, they made Sonic more juvenile, and they kind of turned his buddy Donut Lord, Cyclops from X-Men, into more of a father figure. I'm thinking at the end he even calls him Dad, and I wasn't a huge fan of that. I liked them better as buddies, as friends. Sonic was always alone. He never had anybody. So for him to find a friend and make friends with, his buddy's wife, I thought that was really cool. And now they kind of turned to them into more of mom and dad sort of thing, like a family dynamic in that regard. And I don't know, I didn't care for that as much. Overall, the movie was decent. Jim Carrey played a decent Eggman or Robotnik, whichever you call him. I think he was a little skinny for it myself, but he was okay. Other than that, Tails and Knuckles were fantastic. So, if you like the first one, if you like those kind of goofy things that take you back to, the old Sonic games, or even the new ones if you're a fan of those, definitely give it a shot. So here is a garage. Let's hope that it has some parts in it that we can use. I also really need to look at what's going... Oh, there's a car on top. Hopefully it uses round headlights. I think it uses square ones. But, let's see what's up here. Nope, round headlights. Sweet. 1 and 2. Perfect. Headlight. Door. Headlight. Headlight. There we go. So now all we need is an instrument cluster. Let's hope there's one just laying in here. Generally, I don't recall seeing a whole lot of instrument clusters just laying around inside these garages. Not to say it won't happen, but another autosave. But I tend to not see it often. What? There we go. I was stuck crouching for some reason. Some diesel. Commodore, empty. Alright guys, so I'm not seeing anything in here that's super useful at the moment. So I am wondering, we put Sophia on, we put the bug on. You think maybe the bug is causing it? Like it's out of balance now? Let's try that. Let's get rid of the bug. Because Sophia's in the middle. And the only other thing we added was this basket with some spray. I really don't think that's going to cause an issue. So, let's see. Now, I have heard some people say that they really think that these cars, the more they get wrecked, the worse they handle. And I will say, I have seen some things that kind of make me question if that's true. You get them at first and they handle really well, and it's great, everything's happy, then you wreck it a couple times and it's like it's all over the place. So I do think maybe that bug was the problem, because we're cruising along now and it seems fine. So we'll see. We still got Sophia hanging out in the back, so that's cool. Christine the car and Sophia the bat. So I mean, obviously, of course, you know, this is a Plymouth. It's Christine. We have to call it Christine. Now, if we do find the one that has the better looking stripe on it, we will absolutely still call it Christine. Maybe call it Christine the second, Christine 2. And just kind of go from there. There we go, down the hill. Oh yeah, we're going at a good clip. I think that bug was causing some of the issues. Because we're doing a lot better now. We're a lot more control. I feel like if the bug was still on there, we would have already spun out by now. So I think we are good. So, I don't know how far we've went. We were at 180 on the odometer when we left out, but obviously we lost the odometer in that one crash, so we really don't know where we are. Oh, I did discover there is a map view. Not a map, but a map view. You can go, wha-cha. Super dangerous. Don't know why you would want to use it, but it's there. It's kind of cool. Yeah, that's about it. I don't know what else it does. It said map mode. I was looking through the settings because I was kind of looking to see if I could get rid of the reticle while I'm driving, but I don't seem to be able to. There's another building. It's just a bunker, but sometimes these have some neat stuff. Ah, there's another one of these. Sweet. Super glad I stopped. So see, this one also has the black, so it's got the yellow/gold stripe. Oh, this one has the tinted windows. Okay. Oh. Do we want the tinted windows? Like, we've got everything we need to clean this one up and make it look pretty. The tinted windows are pretty cool, though. Oh, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Oh man. Guys, I am really torn. So, here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna end this episode here. What we're gonna do is I'm going to, well, let's look in here really quick. And I will explain my thought process while I'm walking around. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna end this episode here. We have an option, right? So there's that car, and then we have our car. So, that one has the tinted windows. Other than that, it's identical. Like, we'll need to clean it up. And we could repaint it. But it's got all the hubcaps. So, here's what I'm thinking. We're going to leave this episode here. I am going to get a little ways off the road just so this thing doesn't spawn in crazy next time we load up. I'm going to move both cars over to the road so that it should spawn in next time on load in. It shouldn't go anywhere. But here's what I want from you guys, right? So, down in the comments, let me know, should we swap out for the new car with the tinted windows and move everything over, or should we just take the parts that we're missing and keep the original Christine? Now keep in mind, the only real difference between them, there we go, autosave again, is the tinted windows. So we'll have to spend some time transferring everything over. You know, we will lose, where's the parking brake? Push, there we go. So we'll lose everything that we've done. We'll lose our cool red paint job, which I know Dustin agreed with me. The red looks awesome. Dustin, thank you for agreeing with me. But we will lose our cool red paint job, which, I mean, you know, whatever. It's just a paint job. We can always repaint. Did I keep the red can for reference? If I did, and it's around here somewhere, awesome. If not, it's not a big deal. So we would lose our red paint. Not a big deal. We can transfer Sophia over. We've got enough cleaning supplies to get this thing cleaned up and shiny and rolling. Obviously we've got a radiator and an engine, so that's not a big deal. And we can just transfer over the things that we need to, like our baskets. This thing's set up, it's got wheels, tires, hubcaps. It is a fully complete one of these Plymouths. So, let me know down in the comments what we should do. Should we trade out... Oh, those tinted windows look so good. Should we trade our perfectly functional Christine for this other one just because it has tinted windows? I want to say yes. Those tinted windows look super cool, but I love tinted windows in a car. I think it, whoops, makes every car look so much better. But I will leave the choice up to you guys. Let me know. Do we swap? Do we not swap? Do we just take the parts that we need? So that is one thing. It's like, if we decide not to take the new car for the tinted windows, I am still going to take... Autosave again. I am still going to take, obviously, the parts that we're missing. We're going to take the hubcaps. We're going to take... Thought I heard a rabbit. We're going to take the hubcaps. We're going to take the mirrors, the gauge cluster, everything like that. So, let me know. Put it in the comments. If I can figure out how to do a poll, I think we can do a poll maybe. If I can figure out how to do that, we'll put that in there. If not, just leave me a comment. And whichever comments get... Actually, you know what? I will leave a comment. I'll put 2 comments in. 1 comment. I will put 1 comment. Like the comment or heart the comment. I think you guys can do that. Maybe. I'll put 2 comments. Whichever one has the most likes, we will go with that. If they tie, then we will go with the new car just for the fun of swapping it out, getting it up and going. I've always enjoyed that part of the game. So, once again, we are going to swap the cars or not. It is up to you guys. Let me know. I'm going to put 2 pinned comments. If I can pin 2. Honestly, I don't know. We'll put 2 comments in the video down below. Vote on them with your likes. Whichever one gets the most likes, we will do. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Get down there and vote. Let me know which of the cars we should take, what we should do with them. And as always, I am Logan. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you next time.